The camera's on. Anxiety running through me. Yeah, nah, he is. He is at all.
I need to do a giveaway. Oh, it's just such a waste doing a giveaway. Last time was such a waste.
Did you?
About 6 people fucking entered it. It's just such a waste. Yeah. I just felt like pulling the plug on it. Just saying, no, I'm not doing it now. This is just embarrassing right now.
Yeah, I thought more people would get involved.
Yeah,
Man.
same.
So I got them 2 Manscaped razors.
That's a good giveaway, though.
Would people be interested in Manscaped razors as a giveaway? Comment down below, please.
Especially them hairy motherfuckers.
Unless you did it as like a reel. Maybe the reel might do a bit better
we
than
put
the
it on our
post.
TikTok.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True.
Spread it, man.
True.
You could do it all
Like,
over
subscribe,
all
comment.
platforms, maybe, and
Yeah,
then,
all
just put it all into
It's
one.
all content.
Like, you know, like it,
Yeah, but how do you
so you pick a winner
Pick a
from
winner
each.
from-
You pick a winner from each, and then you put them into like a wheel on here and just do a wheel. Because you can link them to your
fight them? Put them in a gladiator shit. Put them 2 in a cage and fucking fight for the Manscaped razor. Yeah, maybe we do something like that. No, it'd be better like that.
Yeah. 100. That's a good way, isn't it? Like, use on all platforms, so at least everyone's seeing it, and it just gets hopefully more traction.
Eyes,
Yeah.
Fuck it. Hello and welcome to the Curious Fijian. I'm your host, Fijian.
I'm the co-host, Rain.
Current events again. We are bringing guests back to you next week. You will have a guest episode next week. I'll stamp my name on it. I have said it. You will have a guest next week. Promise.
What happens
We got
if
2
don't?
guests next week.
Who?
Actually,
Yeah?
we got film 2. Yeah.
I'm saying who, like, say it. Can you say it?
Oh, you want me to say? Yeah. Well, yeah. Because this will be out on Wednesday. We'll be filming on Wednesday. So yeah. Roberto. Do you ever remember Charlie speaking about Roberto? He used to do Muay Thai K1 back in the day.
Nah.
Lee's mate, Charlie's brother's mate, fighter.
Do we know him, though?
I don't know him. I've never met him. I've just only ever heard of Charlie speak about him when we were younger. And now he started his own app.
Where's he from? Catherine Drive?
No, he's from...
Dunstable?
He might be from Dunstable.
Don't know why his name just rings a bell.
Roberto
Roberto.
Mezzili?
I
might be saying that wrong.
Picture.
So he's coming on. He's just started up his own app for fighters, promotions. We'll dive into that with him. I don't know too much about it. I was on his website the other day though, looking at it. He's lived out in Thailand for went out there for
And
like
you
8
said
weeks
apps
training.
like to create apps are like expensive as well, isn't it?
When I was looking up creating apps, it was like thousands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
thousands.
Maybe.
Thousands it was thousands. But we can dive into that with him.
Yeah,
We can
yeah.
dive into logistics, fundamentals, money, everything. Because I want to, well, obviously he might not tell us how much it costs, but he might be able to like hit us in a ballpark. And then we got Whitworth. Whitworth, he was meant to come on this week, but he ill. I think a lot of people have been ill.
sickness.
He's
Nah,
got the
bare like
sickness.
at work, bare people ill.
You know he's had his booster. So Jack Whitworth's had his 5th booster. But he'll be on next week because he's got Oktoberfest coming up.
That's next week.
Solco are doing an Oktoberfest, so
Bare beers.
we'll hit on that. We'll talk about
German
all the other stuff
sausage.
he's done. German sausages flying about.
I actually don't mind them, man.
Have you had a proper German sausage?
Yeah, the big
The
things.
white ones.
The white ones.
Yeah, they're like white, bro. Swear down. Yeah,
Nah,
bro.
that's what you get, like,
look,
different
Mikey's
ones,
telling
innit?
you. No,
Yeah,
in
the big
Germany,
ones,
You-
but
you had a big
Germany,
one.
you have actual. They're like
What,
white.
you had a big one?
Have you? Mike's is saying here. No homo thing, man. No homo thing.
comment.
But
I've had one.
Mikey Mourinho.
MK Market.
Yeah, but were they the white sausage?
They had different choices of sausage. Just even saying.
No, I'm joking. Yeah, no, but apparently if you go German and you have sausage, it's like white. But yeah, so he's doing Oktoberfest. I don't know if he's going to have sausage or if he's not going to have sausage today. I don't know. We need to speak to him about it.
Fucking sausage.
You're a goat, man. You're just a goat. But
Nah, there is definitely sausage.
the fight's on tonight. Prime
Yeah.
MMA. Yeah,
What,
few
you going
boys
down?
fighting. I'm not 100% sure.
It's a bit of a late one, isn't it?
Maybe. No, because Duncan fought very late. That's why, because
Yeah,
he was the main person. But he's not fighting Duncan, is he?
No.
He's so.
What, he got pulled? Yeah.
Yeah. They pulled. No, he said he's known for a while now.
Oh, what, he's got
Yeah,
pulled?
yeah, he's known for a while that he's not fighting. So,
It must be long going.
but
through all
Ibra's
that, innit?
fighting, and another geezer from the gym. So maybe
He's a big guy, that Ibra, man.
he's big,
Yeah, he's big, man.
and he's cutting down, man. What did he say? He's cutting down to 170.
Yeah, he said he sits at like 94.
Yeah, he's a unit.
That's a big cut, man. Or is that a normal?
It might be normal for them, isn't it? Because they're in good condition. I don't know. But it's a big.
Yeah, that's a big jump. Nah, that's cool. Ooh.
No, it's good there.
A little bit of slack.
But so good luck to. Well, the results would he would have won probably.
And where's he from?
Hopefully. I want to say. I don't know.
Maybe it's Brazilian.
I don't know. I think he is like. He's either Spanish or from Egypt or something like that. Either Spanish
What,
or
so how long has he
Egypt.
been here then? Yeah.
I don't know. We're getting him on the pod.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
We're
that'd
gonna
be
get him
good,
on the
man. I was
pod.
gonna say.
We're gonna get Sammy on the pod.
Save it.
We'll save it for the pod. We're gonna get Sammy on the pod as well, which would be good. He's the owner of Prime, head coach, does all the lessons. Obviously, me and Rain went down to Prime on Tuesday, done a kickboxing class. Sparring got
Say it was eventful.
heated.
Don't spy your brother, man.
Sparring
That weren't even like sparring. That was just war. It was like we just had some.
I was kicking you as hard as I could kick.
Yeah,
I was kicking to hurt,
Yeah,
like volleying.
Did you have any pads on or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the shin pads
bruv, if I was
were-
kicking him like that
they
with
were
no
full-
pads on, I'd have broke my leg. I'd
They
have
were-
done a Conor McGregor.
the shin pads were just falling off, and like it was like the last bit. It was like knee on knee. That's all
Yeah.
I'm feeling. Like I had bruises all over.
I was
man.
blowing after two. When I lifted my head up and he goes, obviously the bell went, it was 1 round done. I think they were 2-minute rounds. 1 round done.
Yeah, when
I
he said-
had my head
when he
down. He
said
goes,
we got
yeah, we're going to
three.
do 2 to 3 more.
Oh,
Mate,
so
I
how
was-
many did you do in the end?
Four twos.
Not bad.
So that's better for me.
Yeah,
Cardio king.
I
yeah.
can- yeah, I can
Third
go-
round, I just curled up. I just
I'm
curled
better
up
in
and said,
the longer
So
rounds.
you're basically letting him know that if you don't do him within the first.
No,
two
I know,
rounds, he's
yeah.
gonna-
no,
he's gonna
but that's
smash
that.
your
Yeah, but I
body.
ain't got the. He's got
He
better
knows,
cardio
yeah,
than me.
he
I know
knows.
that,
And I know that, like,
but I was
I just
still
gotta go through the
But I
brute
was
of the
still, I
first.
was still coming.
Yeah, you know,
Fourth
you were
round, I was still coming. I was still throwing back, but in that 1 minute break, my head was in between my legs and I was fucked. I was blowing.
That's when I actually realised I feel phically fit.
You
Like,
weren't blowing at all.
Do you know what it is?
Nah, I
Next
feel
time you do it, you have to
fit.
get someone to film it, man.
Yeah, but I think I was because I don't know, I don't really know. I was just putting everything into every shot.
You're doing too much.
From the get go. Like if I'm punching as hard as I can,
Just
kicking
to-
as hard as I
yeah,
can,
just to hurt.
just trying to hurt. And then obviously we had no mouth guard, so it was body sparring.
We were trying to take it.
He
back.
punched me in the fucking throat, brother, and I bit my tongue straight away. First punch.
I don't know why he's got his mouth open though. Trying to catch flies like we're boxing.
Yeah, but I didn't. I've never done like a
Right
sparring
down.
session in boxing or nothing like that.
Because I could have hit
didn't
you in the belly and you could have jolted and bit your tongue.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have been complaining about that. You punched me in the throat.
I think the people would like to see that, man, on camera.
Nah, that was a war, man.
It was.
That's
a
what I mean.
war.
I reckon.
I come
reckon-
home like the next day. I was
Oi,
battered.
shins were fucked.
Battered.
My leg was like dead. I had a dead
And
leg.
he dropped me like it was Muay Thai. Like he's catching my leg.
I caught his leg and I sweeped
me,
him.
And I've landed on this rubber sill. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oi,
yeah,
I
he got up so
I was
angry.
fucking
So
fuming.
angry,
But I had to. I know how to control myself.
So
you can't,
angry.
I was there,
you can't
man.
fight.
He got up
when
and
you're
he's like,
angry.
"Why are you fucking? We didn't even learn that." And I just started. Bro, the geezer swinging his big hammer heels at me, bro. I was like, "Fuck
Oh,
that."
shit. It's a brutal sport though.
It is brutes. It was good, but he set the tone from the get go.
What was that? Mike
Nah, I
Brown?
didn't.
Kickboxing, bro. Listen to this. I've got the floor. Let me speak this. Let me speak my truth. The geezer fucking.
Take the violin.
Bruv, we were doing drills, yeah, technical drills. So it was like left heap, high kick. I think it was a right, left hook, then a low
down.
kick, yeah,
Like a chop.
So like a chop, low kick, yeah. He's kicking me in the thigh where there's no padding. I say to him, don't kick me in the thigh because you're giving me a dead leg. Because he's not like, he wasn't kicking me hard, but you can lightly kick
Keep
someone in the
doing it,
thigh,
yeah.
and if your leg's like locked up, it give you a dead leg. I told him 4 or 5 times. He kept doing it. I kept doing it. I kept telling him stop. Kept doing it. Then we got into the sparring, And then
Yeah, I sort of set the tone.
then he
from
punched me in the
get-go.
fucking throat. So I'm like, what do you want me to do? Now you're annoying me. Now you've annoyed me. Like now I'm
He
annoyed.
couldn't control his anger.
So I said,
Ego.
fuck this, let's get it, baby. But you can't deny, even in the 4th round, I was swinging.
You know, we got.
I
Angry,
weren't like.
Nah, you
I was
held
still
it.
coming.
We were giving off dirty shots. If you could like look back at it, we were out going.
Sammy was just looking at us like,
Yeah,
kicking
yeah.
the shit out of each
Yeah,
other.
yeah.
But it was good. It was
It
good. I'm
was.
gonna go back Tuesday. I ain't gonna go as heavy as I've got a mouth guard now though, but I'm not gonna go as.
Like that
Nowhere
fucked me
near
up
as
for my
heavy.
running and that, man. Like, I was thinking, like, I can't be doing that. Playing football with you last week and getting battered this week.
What was
I
your
just like-
something you could have improved on last week? not going too extra.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Extra,
Man's
yeah.
just done it again.
Yeah. It's that ego, man. But when you're fighting, ego does come out, though. doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it's
It's
like, you get annoyed, didn't you?
yeah. Someone hits you, you're just like, but then you're trying to control it at the same time. But it comes out, man.
But no, it's good. I need to sort this hand out, and then I want to start doing wrestling as well.
I think a lot of people
Mixing
should
in-
go try it, people, man. It
mixing in
is
some
good for you,
wrestling.
man.
And it is humbling because I didn't think I was like unfit. Well, I can last a 90 in football, but not even like a 90 to my full potential. I can last a 90 because I didn't do pre-season. But after that, I was like blowing.
Yeah, but you know what
2
I like?
rounds blowing.
Like fight, like that's what I wouldn't mind going more. 'Cause, like, you get to fight people that are better than you. You're
Yeah.
gonna end up getting battered, but you're only gonna progress from
Yeah,
that. So
yeah.
it's like that's why I like it.
No, it was really good. Definitely gonna go. I'd recommend it to anyone. Try it. Go down there, see what you think. He's good as well. They're not really like everyone come up to you, said hello, shook your hand.
Oh yes, it's
Like
welcoming.
it was
It's humble,
it's
isn't it?
welcoming.
It's like
'cause
homely.
I know some gyms you can go into and they're just batter you,
Yeah, that's what I
which is not the worst.
Welcome to the dungeon.
Yeah,
That's what I need to
but
do, man.
but then we are in a bit of a
battered.
snowflake society. So is there that many of them gyms left? I know Storm back in the
I
day
reckon there is, man.
used to fuck you up. Like if you were new, they would fuck you up, put you through the ringer, batter you.
If you come out the other side of the ringer, though,
They
Yeah.
respect you heavy.
Yeah,
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 respected.
bro, it's just I feel like we've lost our ways.
But it is a snowflake society, so I don't know how much of that's left. But that was good. What else did we get up to? Nothing really other than that. Then we painted a couple units.
Yeah, painting their life away.
That was about it. Yeah, what we got on there anyway? What we got on that list?
We've got a few things. First one, Roger Federer retiring, the GOAT of tennis.
Goat. Is he the goat? Is he statistically the goat? I know you got his Grand Slams up there.
I
No,
didn't-
you can have more than one goat, but I mean, like, is he like
I didn't
the goat of tennis?
check whether like the other people have got more than him, but I think he has got the most Grand Slams.
Most Grand
I think
Slams.
I thought he
Roger.
had the
I
most
think
Grand
Djokovic is one off him, maybe now.
One off, so
or
he
two
will
off him.
he will have the most Grand
But I
Slams.
still don't know. I still think. Yeah, he's won.
He's a sick player, though. Man.
So
He's
good,
unreal.
yeah.
He
It's
won,
mad how they turn it up. When they want to turn up, they
Yeah.
can turn up.
Yeah.
But he won 6 Australian Opens, 1 French Open because Nadal's just a beast at the French Open, isn't he? And 8 Wimbledons and 5 US Opens.
8 Wimbledons. You put that into perspective. I
He
swear
won-
Murray's won like 1 or 2.
Two. He won the 5. He won 5 Wimbledons on the bounce as well from 2003 to 2007.
That is nuts,
Jesus,
isn't it?
man.
and
That
he
is
won
mental.
5 US Opens from 2004 to 2008 as well. on
So
the bounce.
so in
So
that
what's
time
based
he's
on
winning.
how many Grand Slams has Nadal won?
Nadal's won a lot because he's won like I think 14 French Opens because he's a master of the clay court, isn't he?
He's a joke as well.
But
man.
Djokovic has I think's won 7 or 8 Wimbledons. He's won a good few US Opens, Australian Opens.
Well, when you say about turning it on, it was even like in Wimbledon. Like Nick Kyrgios was putting it on Djokovic,
Yeah, he
Djokovic.
was.
Like Nick Kyrgios was going ham, and then Djokovic just turned it the fuck up and just buried him. Like, and I was rooting for the underdog in that.
Yeah, I feel like curious though. You can see a lot of his emotions though, innit? He lets a lot of his
Oh, yeah,
emotions
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Where Djokovic, like
A lot of people.
he's mentally strong because you're not saying nothing. He's just he's doing his role. Where Kyrgios can just while out.
He lets a crowd get onto him and that. Remember?
Yeah,
I think
lets his emotions.
Starts arguing
Do
with
you know
his
the woman-
family,
Sick
his
entertainment, though.
manager.
He actually makes
everything.
tennis.
the woman's trying to
entertaining.
sue him. Remember, he made that comment of like, "Oh, she's had 300 drinks or something."
Yeah,
Get her
yeah.
removed. She's trying to sue him
How can she sue him for that?
because it's tarnished her, like,
But no one knows who
herself
she-
in the media and stuff
Yeah,
like
but,
that. Like her
but
job
no one
and
knows who
people.
she is, though.
Yeah, but she can
Just
she-
chat. She's lying,
Yeah.
basically.
Well,
because
no, not
I didn't see
necessarily.
her. They didn't pan the camera to her though, or anything.
But she did get removed, and it was whole articles written about it in the.
See, that's what I mean. It's so
And so-
pointless.
yeah,
It's
Was
such
she
a
drunk, though?
Pointless thing.
Was she
Well,
saying?
I'm
shit?
assuming that they are in it, but like they must. That ticket she had would have been like £4,000. Remember when we looked at it?
Yeah,
for
no
fucking
tickets. Like to
Wimbledon.
the, like to the finals. Like
semi-final.
back seats were like I think like 10 bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's expensive.
There's no bad seat in Wimbledon though, is there? Really?
I don't
No.
Like you can
No.
see the whole court from everywhere. But now Federer, yeah, one of the best. That little thing
He is
they
the
done,
goat for me. I think
He's the goat for you.
Yeah. I
One
think
of them-
Djokovic has got a bit to do, but
I think Djokovic will probably end his career as the goat. Though.
yeah, I think he
Do you
will.
not think?
But
'Cause
Federer
I think
right now,
Nadal's
is-
coming to the end.
yeah, Nadal's old man. He's-
Maybe not off of like he still
Murray,
looks good.
Murray is as well.
Murray's
Done,
Murray's
yeah.
shot.
Murray's
But
fucking.
They had their
dust.
little
He had too
doubles
many
yesterday,
operations,
didn't
man. But Nadal, I think's got like a good few years in him, and I think he might call it a
Djokovic,
day.
I
I think Djokovic has got a while left.
Oh, right,
Do you not
yeah.
think?
Yeah, no, I agree. I thought you meant. Yeah.
Nah, yeah, Nadal. I would say Nadal's got like 2-3 years left, maybe. I don't really know how long tennis people last. I actually don't mind tennis. I like it, especially when the
Tennis
pros
is a
are
good
playing.
watch.
It's a good
and
rally.
yeah.
Richard Mille Nadal.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was sponsored by Richard Mille. I'm thinking every match I'm watching, I'm like, why is this guy wearing a Richard Mille, man? That's mental.
Playing with
like,
it on.
yeah, like the one he had on was like
They do loads of
3.4
like,
mil.
sports stars. They base their watch.
Yeah,
on,
he's been, like,
Felipe Massa as well.
Like from 2011, he's been sponsored by him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Feels like they've become a massive thing over the last few years.
yeah. Richard Mille's just they
Shine,
blew
yeah.
up, man.
Have you seen they've made like the world's smallest Finnish watch or something like that?
Nah.
Richard Mille, yeah, I think they've made the world's like thinnest watch. I think it's Richard Mille anyway. It just looks like it's bare thin.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. It's mad what people
They're
will
butters.
own.
They're fucking
like what,
butters.
what
Richard Mille's
what people
butters.
own, so you can't own it. And if a rich person buys it, then another rich person buys it. You know what I mean? It just
It's just trend, isn't it?
It's scarcity. Yeah, trend and scarcity.
But they're butters.
You know what comes to
Oh,
Do
mind?
you like them?
I like one of them I've seen. I
Yeah.
think it's the.
Bitcoin?
Cash is king. No, yeah, Richard. They're not my. I'm not really a watch fan, to be fair. So I'm not the one that should be speaking about watches. Really, I don't really care about. I'm not a jewelry guy. Like I don't no piercings, no chains, no watches. I never really. I don't like having something on my wrist.
I'd have a watch if I could. Like,
Watches
It's
are
not
nice.
priority,
to be fair. I like them, but yeah, it wouldn't be a priority.
it's not
for me
priority.
either.
There's other priorities.
But the thing is, us normal people would get shagged with watches because we would have to go to a
Oh yeah, I wouldn't
Like
wear a
a-
watch. Yeah, like
a person like a jewelry store, whereas all of these famous people actually go to the likes of Rolex, Richard Mille, and they get the actual prices.
Yeah.
Whereas like as soon as they walk out of the store for watches, the prices go up on certain watches.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure like
Rolex, if you actually get them and that, like from the store, they go up like mad.
Yeah,
But like you could have got the Hulk when me and Jordan were looking at it like a couple of years ago. It was like 4,000,
and now it's like 24
You
isn't it,
paid
or
for
something
it.
like that.
and then when it come out, it like went up to like 10 grand straight away.
Yeah, it's mad. Watches are mad. You do need to get ones that hold the value though.
Yeah,
Think
they
you
do
may as
hold
well-
their value.
You may
Yeah,
as well make something on it.
You
if
can't be
you're
wearing
gonna
them around here anyway.
buy it. You
get
generally,
a Tekken.
yeah. You
they're
can't,
like
yeah.
looking to create them and to like NFTs, isn't they? Like watches. This is what this Kevin O'Leary's trying to do. Like, so you can tell if they're fake or not. Because the NFT will always be on the blockchain. So when you sell a watch, the watch will come with his NFT, so you can clarify if it's,
If it's
real
just-
Oh
or
right,
not.
so
Yeah, but
you
that's
link
a-
it to the watch.
yeah, but
Yeah, so it
okay,
always
cool.
be
But
linked
then-
to the
but
Yeah,
then-
but they
watch.
have that with papers anyway.
Yeah, but that's
But
if,
you
like,
can lose the papers, I
Papers get
suppose.
lost.
Yeah,
at least
do you
it's
know what it
always
is
gonna be
with,
on
with the
the
certain
blockchain.
like Rolex? I watched something the other day. You can get a fake Rolex that looks the exact same. The only way you'd ever notice if you took it apart to see the mechanics.
Why? Yeah, but
that's
just
why,
onto
like, I
that-
don't know how
Yeah, but
it'll
why
see
would
the
you need it
blockchain.
to be on the blockchain? Why couldn't you just get a normal digital certificate? Why does it have to be
could
on the
just-
blockchain?
People could make them.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah, it's a
blockchain's
blockchain
more
you can't-
superior. Yeah, it's more superior than
I'm
the
sure
internet.
people would find ways to put stuff on there though.
Nah, not
You
yet.
don't think?
Not yet. No, maybe one day.
Maybe,
though, if we're
maybe
talking,
one
like,
day.
meh,
Depends how like secure the system is, isn't it?
Just a little spin-off of like, because we're talking about watches and you can't really wear them like in London and that at the minute.
If you can't wear them anywhere.
Anywhere.
Your
let alone
hands looking to
London.
get chopped off.
Bruv, in America, yeah, they're doing a bit of a mazza. You see the P&B Rock thing?
Yeah.
That,
And
like,
that's what Joe Rogan brought it up
Yeah,
on the
his-
Will Harris podcast.
His missus
yeah.
fucking like put the location out, and people
They were-
not accidentally, obviously, they were just somewhere, bruv, like
Waffles
people
house or something.
just
yeah.
like fucking turned up and killed him for his jewelry.
Who?
P&B Rock,
Who's P&B Rock?
this rapper from
Black guy?
America,
yeah,
yeah.
like wears like glasses, circle glasses,
Yeah, I think I
shades.
do.
sort of-
P&B Rock,
remember
he's decent. I actually like P&B
Yeah,
Rock's
he's
music.
good.
And they've
Beast
pulled up and killed him. And apparently, did they say it on the podcast about a Vice documentary, or maybe Jordan told me about a Vice documentary of people? This is in England, this one, but people in London, like, there's people that just look on Instagram to see
Yeah,
locations
watches,
and then
yeah.
turn up to try and rob people.
It is.
Oh,
it is
yeah, yeah,
England,
100%.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
mad though. But in America, it's mad,
They look
man.
through influencers like Instagrams, and sometimes they will make a slip up of like where they're living or something. They'll just go rob them.
Like, in
a
Cali-
guy around here got robbed a couple of weeks ago, innit?
yeah,
For what?
For his watch.
For his watch?
Yeah, apparently he had it in his pocket or something like that.
What
and
kind
then-
of watch?
Rolex.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Rolex GMT.
But that's
Yeah,
the
man,
thing.
it's
If
fucking-
people, if you're posting it, say if you are posting it on holiday, them sort of people know you're gonna have it, so they're
Yeah, it's true.
they're just gonna.
Nah,
if
bro,
they
you,
see
yeah,
you, they'll
you
just-
gotta be calculated, man. Like, and that's just the thing of owning nice things. Like,
Yeah,
there's just tramps.
especially that because there's a market for that for them people to sell on.
Yeah,
Like,
you flipping
people
it,
want
like-
watches.
But in America, they're not even like talking like putting a gun to you and saying, "Give me your shit."
Yeah, they're just dead.
They're just deading you off and just taking it. Like, if you 9 times out of 10, if you put a gun to someone and was like, "Give me your chain, give me your watch," I'd be like, "Sam,
So what
it's not worth
happened?
dying over." And they
So
just
wait there,
deaded
wait there,
him.
go
Is
back.
that the story that I haven't?
No, I don't know the story of the.
because you know what them sort of people are. They feel like they're. I don't know if he's like.
No,
that,
I
but
don't know the,
like, oh, you can't rob me and get
no,
up,
no,
and
yeah.
That's most probably why the altercation happened.
No, I don't know the exact story for the P&B Rock thing. I just know in general at the minute, people are not even giving them the opportunity to hand over their stuff. They're just punching them, stabbing them. Like in London, there's a few times
Quick
where they've
one.
not even
Yeah.
asked someone for their shit. They've just stabbed them and then
Yeah.
took it.
It's because they're probably panicking.
Like
innit? They don't
if
even
you
know,
just said
they
like, "Give me your shit" with a knife, most people would just be like,
Bro,
"Sam,
I'd hand it straight.
like it's not
over.
worth dying over." Like, but in America, they're just like bang bang, like the Pop Smoke thing. Same thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think his
Like,
was a bit-
Apparently, he actually got set up though, didn't he?
No, but his
missed-
address was out there, or
his was a
someone
bit
put his
different,
address.
because I watched the documentary on him. Apparently, he was giving his stuff over because he was in the shower when they broke in,
Right.
and he had his chain on or something, and he went to pass over his chain, and apparently one of them called him like a little bitch or something. And as he was passing over his chain, like because he said that as he was doing it, he like started whacking him.
With the chain.
Yeah, and then the guy's like obviously getting hit with a chain, has brought the gun out and started shooting him. That's what I heard that story was.
Mad. It's not really worth it for a chain. I'd have just said, "All right, you're a bitch. Here's the chain sound. Live to
Yeah,
fight
but
another
they
day."
live that life, innit? Like,
Yeah, but it's
they
not-
don't want it. That's like an ultimate violation.
Ego,
to them, innit?
innit?
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Their ego.
Ego's gone crazy.
But it's like you can't. You're not going to win in that situation. You're just going to be dead. So there's no point.
Yeah, for me, I'm just like,
Yeah.
yo, just here you go.
Take it. Who gives a fuck? It's not that deep. I just don't know nothing like
Because
that. I'm
more
not really
times-
interested in it.
Especially if I was them, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'd be like to my agent, yeah, book me another show tomorrow.
Yeah.
Want to make that
Make
100k back?
Well, Mo Stack, when he got robbed, he just like done a show and just brought the same thing again.
That's why all of them are like, when they buy it, I'm pretty sure the same watch person I watched about the Rolex said people were buying them just to wear them 5 days in Dubai.
It's mad, isn't it? It's just mad.
So a lot of them wear fake watches as well, just because they don't want to wear their real ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
fake
you
chains
say
and
that though, yeah. Would you? I think I would rather wear a real watch, yeah, and get robbed for a real watch than somebody rob me for my fake watch and maybe stab me.
Yeah,
or
but I feel
something.
like
Yeah.
some of them still own real watches. They just wear fake watches.
Yeah, but then the same thing's still going to happen
Yeah,
to
the
you.
geezer
'cause
might still just chop your arm
these
off with the
roadmen are not
fucking
going to know
watch.
if they're real or not,
Oh,
so they're
yeah,
going to
yeah,
still
yeah,
do the
that's
same
true. I
thing.
know
You know
what
what I
you
mean?
Nah, it's just it's long basically owning one.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
actually
it's
look at the
long, yeah.
nitty gritty, like where are you really gonna wear
And
it?
insurance,
Then you've
you have
got
to
to buy
pay bare insurance.
bare
Apparently insurance
insurance.
is like $200 a month and
You've
shit
got to
like
buy a
that.
safe.
It's like, is it worth? Is it really worth it? Maybe if you really like that stuff, but I don't know. Not for me. What else we got?
England.
England.
Bro, they
International.
played shit, man. Even though I only watched some of it.
I watched the
Italy
first
was
half.
turning
Terrible, man.
up.
I watched the first, and that was Italy's like B team. That was Italy's B team. They had
England
bare
are
people
shit,
out.
Yeah.
man.
Well,
Who
I've
had
got a
pink
question.
in their hair as well?
Reece James.
Fucking hell, what's going on?
Yeah, but he's not that bad. Reece James is good.
Yeah, he's good, but yeah.
England is shit. You've got Kyle Walker, who's a right back, and
Yeah,
Reece
centre back.
James, who's a right back, playing on the same side. And then on the other side, who do they have on the other side? Maguire and
No,
Saka.
Saka. Yeah, Saka playing left wing
And
back.
who played left centre back? Maguire.
Stones, I think.
Fuck knows, man. It's just a mess.
I don't really watch it because I'm really into what Southgate in or out.
Southgate in or out? Do you know?
I
what
don't
it-
even think we should give him the World Cup, man.
Just fucking keep him in because it's shit. International football's so shit. It's just like pointless. I don't know, man. In or out? You say.
They ain't scored a goal from open play in like 500. And
I know,
minutes.
but people will look at it like
Who
he
else
got
you
to
going
his-
to put in, though?
Tuchel.
Tuchel wouldn't take that job.
Nah, he wouldn't. But I don't know. I'd
You'd have been better off sacking him and giving Potter the job. That would have been the better move.
Yeah.
Sacking him and like asking Potter, do you want it, or someone like that? Because
Yeah,
So you
or
get good
Eddie
money
Howe.
from international football,
but he's never been a
Yeah,
good.
they get paid,
bruv,
yeah.
They don't really do much. Think about how much time they're not managing for, and they're getting
I'm pretty
paid.
sure they have to do a lot of charity work. and
Maybe stuff like that,
yeah.
but is it that deep? You're not.
They
like,
get paid to go sit and watch 3 Premier League games to scout their
but the
players.
stress of an actual manager, like day in day out,
Yeah,
planning,
yeah.
like where my man's planning like he's got a couple friendlies a year.
Yeah. Well, do you know what confuses
like
me?
you said, he's just scouting.
Yeah, but he goes around scouting and then he picks players that ain't even playing on
Yeah.
the pitch.
Yeah, he does.
Like he got Maguire and Shaw playing and they ain't
Yeah,
even played in the last.
That's
5
one
games
thing
for
I
Man
don't
United.
agree with him for. Yeah, if you come out and said, "Oh, we're picking people like I'm picking these people because I trust them, yeah, and they've done me proud in an England shirt." Everyone would understand it and go, "I don't agree with it." Fair enough, though. You've wore your heart on the sleeve and said this is what you're doing. But he comes out and says, "I'm picking players on form," and then goes and picks Maguire, Luke Shaw, Ben Chilwell. Who else was in there? Grealish hasn't played. Like you've picked bare
he come
players.
on a little bit?
He come on, but he's good. But you can't put a black box on a Maserati.
Yeah.
You got to let that man go wild. Let Grealish go, man. Take him off the leash and just say, "Go," because that's what he is. He's that type of player.
What do you think about Saka winning England Player of the Year?
Saka, he got it because he missed the penalty. Let's be realistic.
Because he hasn't scored.
I'm not even being
well.
dread, yeah. He got put into the young player of the year in the Premier League. You can probably put him in the bracket because when you look at the bracket, it's like, yeah, fair enough. These players were nominated for it. But to win England Player of the Year, no fucking way. He got that award because he missed that penalty and he got so much backlash. That is it. That is the only reason.
Even Arsenal fans are like,
That is the only reason. Let's not dress it up. That was
Poster boy, innit?
disgusting what everyone done to him and that. And he missed the
course.
penalty. And fair enough, he stood up and took it. Like, I respect that. If you stand up and take it, it should have never have got to penalties. Southgate's to blame for that whole fucking thing because their only player who was causing England problems in that game was Chiesa. He fucking went off injured in the 80th minute.
Yeah.
He went off injured. They had nothing after that, and Southgate didn't make changes. He didn't. He should have gone, fuck this. It's 1-1. We've got extra time now. Let's go for the jugular. Let's have some nuts.
Man,
Let's put our nuts on the
England should have
table.
won that game.
England should have won that game easily. Let's put our nuts on the table and go for it. It's a cup final. He's played it out to go to penalties. He's a bitch. Gareth Southgate's a bitch.
whoa.
They're shit, man.
But yeah, Saka should have never have won that award. Saka should have never have. But Nations League is so dead. It's such a pointless
Italy could have
competition.
got a couple goals yesterday.
Apparently, Italy turned it up in the second half. Antonio
Yeah.
was saying. He said they went. I didn't watch the second half.
Oh yeah, I watched like the last 10 minutes, and I was like, "Yo, these guys are coming."
But Nations League's so dead. Didn't Kevin De Bruyne speak out about it and say it's just pointless?
Yeah, I think a load of them don't
Something-
like that. It's too many games.
It's
for
too many
them.
games. It breaks up the Premier League. It's just shit.
And like you said earlier, what we're going now, England are going to go and face the likes of like Andorra and shit.
Yeah.
because they got relegated.
Yeah, England
But
got
this is
relegated.
what I'm
from the
saying. What do you
Nations
think
League.
about just like letting these football players, if they're going to play this, if football players are going to play this amount of games, why can't they take steroids or some drug that can recover them quicker? They're not fighting. It's not like fighter, because a fighter can kill someone. But football players, it's more just for a recovery purpose.
I think
Why,
they do, you
like
know.
put it on the even
I think they
playing
do.
ground?
I think they do.
They probably, yeah.
Football, for me, it don't seem like it's regulated like that. But then we don't know because we don't hear a lot about
Yeah,
it.
but
do we?
like Liam George said to me before, he said that the methods of getting around the test is so much more advanced than the tests. Like they're so much further. Like going through steroids and like hiding it is so much more advanced than the actual test for steroids.
Yeah.
Look how long Russia hid their fucking doping scandal for ages, and it literally come out when a geezer was doing a documentary about cycling. It just come out randomly like around then. Like there's so much politics. If they do it in the Olympics, boxing, UFC, NFL, rugby,
But then,
but they don't do it in football. Steroids don't exist in football. There's too much money in football. That's
then-
the exact reason they do it in football.
That
There's
is,
so
yeah,
much
that
money.
is, you'll
Yeah.
be so dumb if you
Yeah.
think they don't.
You'd be dumb
It's
not to.
naive.
Let's be
Yeah,
realistic. You'd be dumb not
naive.
to.
But then it would come like, do you know if they say they do it? Do you not think that's why?
No, they do.
The,
do it.
yeah, I reckon.
Yeah, 1
they
minute,
do. Do
carry
you
on.
not think that's why the big clubs stay the big clubs as well? I know they've got more money and stuff, but that means they've got more money to invest in that sort of stuff.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's like
do,
F1,
but I
isn't
do think
Yeah.
that taking steroids, like what you like, I don't think they should. I would love. I'm not naive in it. I think they do. I'd love to say everyone should be natural. I don't think they should play that many games anyway. But I still think the best players are the best players. I don't think a steroid's going to make you a better player. It will just enhance recovery. Like you're not going to get better dribbling because you've taken a couple steroids.
Nah.
it's not like-
Like, it's not going to do that. You are naturally
you
that
genetically
good.
have it already.
And it's not
Yeah.
like they're hitting the gym like
No.
like a bodybuilder.
Yeah,
would.
but
Yeah.
people think taking steroids with like the gym and that, like I can just take a steroid and be massive.
You have to put
It
the
doesn't
work in,
fucking
yeah.
work. Like these guys work 10 times harder than anyone else. They're freaks of the sport. Like that's why they get like that. They still eat clean. They're still on point. Like there's probably little ways they can get away with. Like the diet might not be after that, but they still train like train hard.
Do you also think that maybe then, because I don't know how much each team train, but it seems like what you were talking about last week was like cutting down on your training. Footballers are training 5-6 times a week.
Oh yeah, intensity. Like, and you got to remember they're training intense.
If
like,
they're playing 2 games a week when they're playing Champions League and that, I don't know if I was a manager or something, I'd try and cut down the training sessions, maybe make them a little bit longer, and cut down the days or something.
Maybe it's definitely worth.
Yeah,
a
maybe,
conversation.
like-
They most probably thought about this. They got the best scientists.
yeah,
thinking
but
about
sometimes
that
we
stuff,
do get caught. We do overcomplicate.
Maybe there's too much
things.
science
Yeah,
for that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's just a bit more simplicity. Like
bruv.
maybe the science they're going because people
That
can get
word,
caught.
simplicity.
You can get caught up in the science though, like and data.
Yeah.
Like Liam George said,
Yeah.
you can get caught up in data and science. Like maybe there's too much science.
Maybe they need to concentrate on maybe
Fundamentals,
Yeah, because
like how-
people don't realize you recover a lot from rest. You can gain a lot more from resting. But obviously, I don't know because I don't know the nitty gritty. But
Yeah.
maybe looking from the outside, but they probably could do a
It's
little
like
bit
when
more
Todd-
rest.
When Todd was here and he talked about the eating, and he said like before a game, I want to eat a fry up. If I was at home, I would eat a fry up. But when you play away, you have to eat all the stuff that's laid out for you because you stay there. And he goes, you wouldn't do that at home. You'd eat what you want. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to affect your performance when you're that high level of an athlete.
Yeah, and I
But
feel
they're
like
so
You
caught
say
up in
that, though.
no. Don't get me wrong. I think it would. Like in a long run if you're doing it all the time. But I mean, like
But then no,
I
it
feel
just
like-
depends on the person's body.
Yeah, I
yeah,
feel like
yeah,
if you,
true.
sometimes it comes down to like your mind as well, man.
Yeah,
There is massive mental
don't
barriers.
get me wrong. If you go and eat a fucking cookie dough or something, you're probably gonna wake up.
No,
in the
you are.
morning
You
clammy.
are. Food, I
You
feel
are,
like
bro.
food does
But
play.
they're not eating.
You
like
can
a
have it
cookie dough,
mentally.
like,
Yeah, but
he's having a fry up before a game, but he's gonna use all the energy.
Yeah.
But it's person specific, like specific to the
'cause
person.
Remember I said to you on that Liam George podcast, I listened to a Joe Rogan where I don't know if he was
Yeah,
a
and he ate
kickboxer.
pizzas. No, he's a
Pizza-
BJJ.
Yeah. Pizzas and pasta.
Yeah, but you got-
he
Go on.
what does he do? He
fasts.
intermittent fast and eats within an
So
hour.
he only has one meal a
Yeah.
day. So that energy expenditure, but then it goes to calories in, calories out.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
literally
yeah.
just eating probably enough calories to recover.
I think it's person specific. I think if you can do that and go out and put a 10 out of 10 performance, I don't think you should
Yeah,
be able to do
yeah.
that, innit? Like he said Hazard had, because he come late because of the traffic, he ordered 2 burgers to his room and he went and scored a hat-trick the next day.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't, what are you going to say to him? No, oh, you had 2 burgers, fuck it. He scored a hat-trick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Like-
I don't think it's that deep. I feel like if you think it's that deep, then yeah, don't do it. But
Yeah, like if it
don't
affects
care-
you, like it's literally
it's mental.
that's
It's,
it. It
your
is.
mental mind affects everything, though, man. It is.
Yeah.
It's the mental mind, man. The mind's so complex. You get lost in there.
Clay Thompson missed he woke up late for a training session, like an hour late, and he thought, sod it, I ain't gonna go in. All of his teammates would vex him, and then the next day he dropped 60 in the game.
60 points.
Yeah. So they can't even say nothing to him. Like,
it's
them
like,
sort of people.
don't do it all the time, but
Yeah.
like it's a one-off like thing. Then,
Yeah, but who used to
But
do
then-
it for? Oh, on the Michael Jordan thing, man. What's his name?
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis
Yeah,
Rodman.
like they just let him wild
Yeah.
out.
What?
I think they made him out to be worse than what he was, though, because I watched a podcast and he said he'd only go to like Vegas 2-3 times a year.
No, he was definitely wild.
Yeah, but
But
when
he
they-
would
when they
turn
do
up
it-
to the game the next day, though.
When they do it on them documentaries, they make you see what they want you to see, and they make
Yeah.
you feel how they want you to feel. When it like if we put out a clip of this podcast,
Yeah, they want you to
I will
engage.
If I that's why
Keep
you
you
can't.
engaged.
I take a lot from a documentary, but they enhance everything. Like they enhance so much in one go. Like if you think someone's the greatest, like when Lionel Messi retires and they make a documentary or something, you're going to be like even more starstruck because you're like when they put it all together and they start adding music and your emotions are heightened and then sad and low and you're like, what the fuck?
It's mad,
They
yeah.
make people
Yeah.
out so much bigger than what they were at the time, what you remember at the time.
That's what all these famous people need to do when they're starting, man, is get somebody just to record their whole life.
Yeah,
Michael
I think a lot of
Jordan-
them teams
that
do
that
though,
Michael
didn't they?
Jordan
Like,
pod.
at that
Not even teams, just
it's nuts,
individuals,
though.
man. Like
Yeah,
that
but that's-
Sean O'Malley does it, doesn't he?
yeah, yeah.
Did you watch the Kanye West documentary?
Yeah, I
The
have,
guy,
yeah.
oh, that's sick,
Bro,
man.
that he knew before he was even.
That
like,
is sick.
He
You
was
can-
gonna blow.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
you can see how he started getting fucked up.
Conor
when his mum
McGregor as well.
died.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it is.
He's off the rails, man. Though
He's gone. Conor McGregor.
He's lost it.
And do you know what it is? It's so upsetting for me to see it because he was the person that made me like start watching MMA. His whole journey was inspiring, isn't it? Like Conor McGregor's journey was inspiring, and now the money's just fucked him up, man. And he's just like he's making a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, but his whole attitude and everything has just gone sideways. Like it's like he's chasing that buzz of I need to be in the limelight, and he's just doing dumb shit, acting like a weirdo. He's pacing around his house with his shirt off, like fucking. He's just weird. The geezer just
Must have
turned
got
really weird.
Some mental health.
Maybe that
No,
much.
When
maybe
you hit that height, it's
Yeah.
hard to ever.
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah, it's
people
true.
who
Yeah.
Linus was talking about is trying to
come
when you
down
get out
from
of
that
the
high,
ring,
and
it's-
he come from nothing and hit all of his goals, peak of the mountain.
and he done it quite fast as well.
Yeah, like when
but
he
that's
went,
like
he
Mike,
went.
really
Mike Tyson
fast.
saying, isn't it? Like the only thing that helped him, same for like Dorian Yates as well, like the DMT, the magic mushrooms,
mushrooms,
like,
yeah.
because
Kinda
it
taking
because
yourself out of.
the problem is ego.
Ego,
You need it's such an important
Yeah,
thing to control your ego, man, because it can wild, man.
It must be mad though, and you get to that absolute peak of your
Yeah,
sport.
and that's not satifying him. He's got all the
Yeah.
money. He's not satisfied.
Pass me that phone. Let me play you this video.
Pass
I don't
me
know,
that phone.
You might have seen it, but it's a Conor McGregor thing, and I was watching it yesterday, and this is when you talk.
roaming wild on his Lamborghini yacht, isn't he?
He's just not fucking.
But this is
that
like-
Lamborghini yacht's fresh though. But it's not doing him because he's not happy in life. Because he's been at that point. He still wants to be the fighter.
Yeah.
he wants the fighter.
But he
the
don't at the
money's-
same time. But he does. Like he wants. Like I
he
know.
does.
Like he wants to be the fighter, but at the same time, I don't think you can have that hunger of a fighter on the come up. I don't think there's nothing that can replicate the come up when you're that hungry and you've got nothing
Bro,
going on. You're sleeping in the gym.
All you have to do is watch his documentary.
Yeah.
and you'll realize he just that you've
Well, look,
you've completed what you completed.
you'll know what I'm on about. Yeah, this is him on stage. This is the first Dustin Poirier fight, I think, and a reporter asked him a question. Yeah,
I know what this is. This clip.
you know what it is.
Yeah.
You've seen it.
Wanted to read you a quote from 2013 that you said.
I've lost my mind on this game, yeah. Like Vincent Van Gogh.
Dedicated his life to his art, and he lost his mind in the process. That's happened to me, but fuck it. When that gold belt is around my waist, and my mother has a big mansion, my girlfriend has a car for every day of the week, and my kids' get everything they ever wanted, then it will pay. Then I'll be happy. I lost my mind. Wanted to read you a quote from
He's fucking achieved all of his goals. Like everything he set out to do in that path, he's achieved. So to an extent, I can't even imagine what he's going through now because
and he's
just
conquering other paths.
Yeah.
Whiskey, everything. He's conquering.
when you
sold-
listen
he
to
sold
that
it
sort of
with
stuff, that's some goosebumps shit.
Yeah, that gave me goosebumps.
That give me goosebumps
Yeah.
watching that, man. Like I could bust a tear for stuff like
because
that.
I feel that because like,
Yeah.
you're looking at a human being that can't control himself.
He needs to
like,
go to the mountains
and it's
and see
actually
them
sad
monks.
because he was a good
He
guy.
was such a
Well,
such
he's still a good guy.
Yeah.
But he's lost in this facade of like he's confused.
Yeah.
And even though he might be a strong macho man, but he's not inside his own head. He's not.
Yeah.
He can't control himself. You know what I mean?
'Cause
And
he
Mike
has-
Tyson says it. Mike Tyson's been there. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury went there. You got to control yourself. That you set that goal, you hit the goal, and then you're like,
What's next?
well, I've done it. I've achieved it.
The thing with him though, he like with Mike Tyson and Tyson Fury, they kind of hit rock bottom. He ain't hit rock bottom, has he?
He
Nah.
could fucking hit.
No,
rock
he
bottom,
could,
though.
but like they had the motivation from rock bottom.
Yeah,
to
no,
get
yeah,
up.
rare. When you
Whereas like McGregor's still at the peak of the mountain. He's got everything he could want. Like
he's looking like he's up and down, isn't he? I don't know, man. It's hard to see from, but obviously
Outside point of view.
yeah,
innit?
but obviously looking just some things he puts up, man. I'm just
Yeah,
like,
he's just
I
gone a
don't
bit.
really
and
rate
then
it.
do
Yeah,
you
no,
do you
me
think
fine.
he possibly could just be doing that for clout,
he could be.
just to try and stay relevant?
He could be.
Because let's be realistic, he's not. He's only relevant when he's talking about fights.
No,
and
he
stuff.
definitely does do a lot of things with clout because he wants to stay relevant. Like,
Yeah.
he that is, but it's just like it's sad because he's the stuff
He was
he's
the guy.
doing. Yeah, the stuff he's doing, just like what you doing.
Like
That shit with
like-
the waiter, I just
yeah,
never
the
forget
waiter
it.
thing,
I
and then
didn't
when
like
he
it, man.
punched that old guy in the bar, like all of them little
Yeah.
things, like. But like I even seen a video of him the other week, man, and people were just like putting cameras in his face, and he weren't even reacting. He just looked fed up. He just looked.
Is this
Have you
just
seen
him
it?
getting onto
He's
his
walking.
yacht?
Yeah, he's walking around somewhere. And there's loads of cameras in his face, and he's just like, someone's asking to take a photo, and
Yeah,
they're just
it's
like,
on his yacht,
he
yeah,
looks
he's
just absolutely fed.
No, it's
up,
horrible. I
man.
guarantee
Like,
if you could get him and sit him in a room and ask him like
Deep questions.
a
on
deep
how he's
question, yeah,
actually
like
feels,
how like would you rather this life or like going back?
and didn't have
like
a
that-
camera on.
I'd love to have a
straight
Conor
up.
McGregor interview.
You know the cameras,
One day,
man.
one-
Oi, I'm telling you, man, I might have to write that one down because I would fucking love to have
The
a Conor
cameras
McGregor
like that.
interview.
That lifestyle just don't appeal to me at
No.
all. I
You'd rather be
don't
rich
like
and
that.
not famous, but in his situation, you can't really get rich and not famous.
Well,
that rich,
his whole way of becoming rich was being famous. wasn't it?
superstardom. He just hit superstardom.
Yeah, but that's like when you watch the Khabib podcast and he was talking about it, innit? He's like, oh, don't like.
Nah.
He's a very humble person.
Yeah,
man.
he
He's a
Khabib-
guy.
I really like Khabib.
I do
like
I
Khabib.
went and watched
I
that
do like
Dagestani Chronicles
Yeah,
after
good,
we're
innit?
listening to the Will Harris
Yeah.
thing, and he's actually a sick guy, man.
No, he is, man. He's tapped in, man. He understands himself, man. He's not ego. He's not an ego maniac.
Blown up a bit though.
Yeah, he's got big.
fucking
He's
He's
got
living.
big. Yeah, he's
You know they
living.
eat good
He ain't
food,
coming
man.
back to fight.
never,
Nah,
never.
Nah, never.
100%.
I like when someone said it to someone was saying it to me the other day. Oh, like, will he come back? I was like, mate, I've watched him. That guy is not coming back.
He's
a man of his
religious
word.
family man. He is not. He
And
don't
he-
care
he-
about.
no, he's
ego.
real.
He hasn't got
Yeah.
ego and stuff like that. He don't care.
He gets his fighting buzz from being around like Islam
coaching.
and that.
Yeah. So
Doing what
yeah,
his dad done.
I'm happy for him. He's done really well, to be fair. But yeah, it's just mad. How did we go on that little rant anyway? Conor
Don't know.
McGregor tangent.
I don't know, but we just
He-
went on a mad
yeah.
one, man.
That was from the England thing.
Yeah, no,
Swear that was all from
How
the
did- yeah, how did-
England steroids,
Jeez.
MMA, Conor McGregor. What's next on them?
We've got, you put Lord of the Rings, the new.
Oh,
season.
Power of the Rings. No spoilers. We won't give away any spoilers. But
so I haven't
what's the
watched it.
opinions on it? You've not seen it.
Yeah, I've heard mixed things.
People, what at home? What do you think of this Lord of the Rings spin-off? Are you rating it? Are you not rating it? Because personally, I do think it's good. I actually do think it's good. I think the latest episode they've just brought out, episode 4, I think it was dead. Episode 4 was dead. Have you seen episode 4 yet?
I don't know if I have.
The most recent one, it might be 4 or 5. I don't know. I think it's 5 actually. They can hear you.
Is he doing the dog?
No, have you seen the most recent one that came out yesterday?
Oh no.
No, so 5. It's episode 5. It was dead, man. It was dead. There was nothing going on really. And then when you've got to wait another week that kills it for me this week. Wait, release them all, Witcher style. Release 10 out. Let me
That's
watch
why-
all 10. Let me binge that shit.
My most probably leave it now until they're all out.
I would.
Yeah.
I would. I do like it. People are moaning because obviously there's some changes. Black elves and stuff like that. I can't believe people are moaning about that. They are moaning about that. Like, people are actually moaning that there's black elves, because I seen it on Joe Rogan, because they were saying apparently they're moaning, people are moaning about that on Game of Thrones as well, because basically they've introduced like all these black elves. There's like black elves, and obviously elves are known for like white hair. I think a load of the elves have got black hair as well. And obviously if they were there then, what? This is a prequel, so if they were in the prequel, why are they not in the film? There's no black elves in the film.
People have just got to take that out. Taking it out of context.
Yeah, they have.
Just
I
look
know,
at it
yeah. It's
as
not
a-
like it's
as a
not. It was a bit.
series, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. It was a bit weird to see. But it's not like
It's not the end of the world.
Yeah,
I'm not going to be like, this is
like,
dead, because
yeah.
there's a few.
I fucking
black elves.
love it, mate.
Yeah,
I've
what's your
watched it
opinion on
over like 4 different times. I
I'm
love
looking
it.
forward to watching
I
it.
love
to be
it.
fair.
I truly love it. I get the thrill of watching Lord of the Rings again. Like,
do you know
it
what it-
reminds me when I was like, young. You know what I mean? Coming down on a Sunday,
Yeah.
curry and
3 hour
toast.
long
Yeah, and like with my
curry
dad.
and toast.
Yeah, that's what we'd have on a Sunday.
That's
Like,
Rago
leftover
settings.
curry. And you have
Oh, okay.
bare
cool.
butter on the toast, and you're dipping it in the curry because all the
cool.
sauce. Shout out the
'Cause
curry
people-
munchers, man. I'm telling you, the curry munchers, yeah, if you got a proper saucy curry, save it for the next day. Get toast, lather it with some butter, dip it in. Not
That's,
healthy,
that's a
but
controversial one.
that's some fat shit.
That's like curry and chips.
Nah. Curry and toast is a bad boy lick, though. Don't get it
Can't
twisted.
knock
Boy,
it till
don't
I
knock
try
it
it.
till you try it. Yeah. It's like dipping toast in a tea. Do not knock it till you try it. I don't know
Yeah,
if
but
that's
then
a
that
paddy
just
thing. Is
ruins
that a
your
paddy
tea,
thing?
though.
What, curry on toast? I never liked toast in tea. My granddad used to have
Wait,
toast in
bang
tea,
it.
man.
Yeah,
Get
it
that
ruins your
away
tea,
from
man.
me, bro.
It ruins your tea.
Yeah, it does ruin
Ruins
the
your tea.
but
The bread's just
bang
soggy.
it.
It's disgusting. That's
I liked
disgusting.
it, innit, personally.
And what you saying?
I
curry on
like
toast?
Curry on
toast.
toast. You remember the curry on toast?
Toast.
No,
and
yeah,
soup.
yeah.
Toast and soup's nice.
I had curry and toast after you said it the next day. There was a little bit of curry left. I just had some toast.
Yeah, but because when it's like proper juicy and that, and you're getting it all in there, wait, I swear down, and the butter's melting in the sauce. Oh my days!
I'll have to
But it
try
ain't healthy. I'll tell you that. You know what I mean? But fuck it. But yeah, Lord of the Rings. Yeah, that's what gives me them old vibes. You know what I mean? Like every time I watch it, I'm like, it's the old Lord of the Rings feeling. They got it bang on. Like, see with Star Wars. When I watch Star Wars, like some of the actual, like the Mandalorian and the spin-off ones, they are brilliant. But
No, people think
There's a new one.
people
out right
think
now,
the
innit?
Mandalorian shit, but the Obi-Wan Kenobi one's like the
fuck
one.
off, you.
This is what people are saying. They
Nostalgia.
think the Mandalorian one's too kiddie.
Obi-Wan's in there, isn't
They're
it?
like, it's a
You
bit too
ain't-
kiddie.
You ain't a Star Wars. man.
and Andor. I think that's the new one that's out.
I slyly think Disney are kind of ruining shit though.
No, the films they like the films. I don't like.
See, I
They're
don't-
putting banter and
see-
that in it. Like,
see the films that actually relate to the 6 before.
Yeah,
They're crap.
they're the worst.
Like, the
the
Rogue
spin-off
one,
films. Yeah.
the Han Solo one.
Yeah, yeah. They're
and
alright.
Is there another one? As
Yeah,
well?
I think there's another.
I don't
one.
think I've seen. Han
They're
Solo.
actually.
I haven't seen it, but apparently that is
Oh no,
alright.
that's really good.
Yeah.
Man.
I like the old feel. Like I don't know why they come and try act like put a little bit of humor and shit. Like what are you doing?
It's a serious thing, bruv. Darth
Yeah.
Vader's out here trying to murk man's off, and you're making a joke, bro.
Yeah, like fucking hell, and they're having banter and that.
Yeah,
and the Star
yeah,
shit.
no.
Added
Fuck
bare
out
new
of it.
powers and that. I think with the 3 movies, they're the same as the old ones. Isn't it? Oh, what bad guy?
I
Yeah,
love
New
Star
Hope
Wars,
and all
man.
of this.
Yeah, they
I-
should have
I
probably
love
just
it as
left.
well,
They should have
but-
just left it as the 6 films, innit? And just left it. Maybe made a few like a prequel series, maybe or something like that. Not.
Yeah, or just like be more inventive.
Yeah.
You've got galaxies and star swords. You can make up better stories.
No, do you know what was so dead about the films though? The geezer's like using his force to fucking.
Yeah,
it's
like, you brought in new force.
He can
he's,
see
like,
where she
miles
is,
away,
and he's like, oh, grabs her necklace, and he's got her necklace. What is this? Fucking Harry Potter or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
man.
then
What's
you got-
going on here,
You
bro?
got Luke Skywalker projecting himself like.
So
5
you're telling me
countries away.
Darth Vader couldn't
And you
do
got to
that?
remember, a lot of the Star Wars dons, they're OGs. You know what I mean? We're old.
Yeah.
We're old. We're not
Yeah.
young people.
Yeah, they ruined.
Like
Yeah.
we're the olders coming to watch this shit.
Yeah.
Ain't for kids.
There's a Manscaped product alert. Insert sirens here. You asked for it and they listened. Our friends at Manscaped just brought the Ultra Smooth package to Europe. Everyone knows by now that the Lawnmower 4.0 is the best electric shave for your balls. But if you're looking for a closer shave or prefer to go completely bare down there, then the Ultra Smooth package is the perfect set. It's time to shave that bush of yours and get right to the roots by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with the code FIJIAN. This is more of a product for Rain. He said he likes being ultra smooth. He don't like having the 0.5 fade. He just likes getting gritty with it. He likes...
I'm a razor.
You can say the man's got a mangina, but
I've got
I wouldn't
nine.
say it. He might say it.
Smooth as a China doll.
Yeah,
Skin on skin.
but people don't know about this sort of stuff.
What?
but-
Can it go that low?
yeah. No. It's a razor now. The Ultra Smooth package. They've brought it back to Europe, and it's a razor.
So what? I shave. Like I can just shave it.
you
like
can
a
just
ra-
shave
with
it.
a razor.
Yep, you can get gritty with them boys. The Ultra Smooth package is a specialised groin shaving kit to help you buff, protect, and smooth your most sensitive areas. I'm talking crop shaver razor, crop exfoliator, crop gel. Men, you no longer have to borrow your lady's razor for that precise trim. Get 20% off plus free shipping with code FIJIAN at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with code FIJIAN at manscaped.com. Smooth out your fellas with the new Ultra Smooth package from the fellas at Manscaped. Your balls will thank you. What else we got on there?
The rise of XRP again.
We'll get into the inflation bit first.
The rise and
Oh
fall.
yeah, interest rates.
That XRP was on the rise anyway, man. You know, it is with crypto. It's funny.
It dropped off a bit. Though,
But it's funny because obviously it goes quiet, doesn't it? Because
Yeah, Scarce.
The market's like not going as well. Like people only want to talk when things are on a high. But obviously, the best time to learn is when nothing's going on,
Yeah,
and then you see who's the real dons and who's not. Who's there for the hype. That's why you just like if you don't know how to trade, just be a long term investor. Understand what you're buying. Long term approach. But what was you saying?
the
Interest rates.
interest rates.
Yeah, interest rates rose. They're what they're at now, like
11.
2.2% now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, from they raised like one sign, didn't
Yeah.
they? Something like that. So the 2.2%.
but they're saying inflation is going to go up to 11.6 as well.
Real inflation rate. So that's their
Borrowing
inflation
on
rate.
mortgages and that.
Is that
man.
like the government's
You
inflation
boys-
rate?
Yeah, the
It's
Bank of
probably
England
more
are
than
saying
that,
that.
and it's probably
Yeah,
going to be
yeah,
more
yeah.
than 11%.
Oh yeah, they're saying we're like
15.
9.9 or something now. We're way like it's because they class it CPI in it, like consumer index and like something. Like you can't listen to anything the government says.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you just can't. They're probably I don't know what websites actually give you real inflation.
Do you not think these governmental people? Yeah, I was thinking this the other day at work. I was like, you know, they act like they care and they do everything for us. Do you not think they sit? Do you think they generally think that they're helping you?
Yeah.
Like the people that are in government. Like, have they got that job to help you? Or they just got that job because it's good for money? Or do you think they sit there and think, oh, I'm actually doing a really good thing?
Do you know what it is? What I think? I feel like they all start off thinking they're going to make a change. And then when they actually get there and they go through all the process of it and the people they meet, it's just all fixed. You get there and you have to do things a certain way because people who are in charge are telling you to do it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
they are.
And then you lose. Then you get so sucked in, you lose your concept of the morals that you had.
No, they're cocksuckers.
I think you've hit the nail on the head there.
They are.
Yeah.
I think you've hit the nail on
They're
the head there.
cocksuckers.
Yeah.
It's like COVID. Don't get twisted. They were out here to help you. They just didn't understand. Some people are generally trying to help you, but it don't mean they're like bad actors. They just didn't understand what was going on. But obviously, people just come up with their conspiracies and like, no, they're being bad and they're that way. No, some people are generally trying to help. They're just helping in the wrong way. You're just not helping at all. You know what I mean? Like you're probably not educated enough, or
Yeah. And
what you think's right. What is it actually right, or is it wrong?
going back to that as well is like these people are mostly in office or whatever, or start off as a local MP and then get up, and then they
got
get
bullied,
they get promotions. They're like, oh, if you do this, you can get a promotion, or if you forget about that, you can have the next role, and then they just get selfish and think about themselves.
I'll get you to the top. You know, blowies and that, all sorts of things.
Well, yeah, Matt Hancock's like doing a bit of a mazza. He's basically like soft porn.
No, I reckon
What
they
he was
set him
doing.
up, man.
You reckon?
No, they did set him up because
Yeah.
who
Boris.
leaked the footage?
Boris got him.
Who leaked the footage? That's governmental footage.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
CCTV footage from the government, and they fucking put it out
Man,
there. They threw man out to dry, bro.
These man in them sort of government positions, they're little rats. You know what I mean? Like to even work in that job, like to even be surrounded by people like that, it's weird.
No, I think Mikey's right. I think they do go into it thinking they're going to make a change, and then when they realise they can't make a change, they just go with the flow.
Yeah, or some people end up just leaving because
Yeah.
they can't do nothing.
They
But
just
yeah,
go
they
with
are.
the
It's-
flow,
And
yeah.
again, like this is what's funny because it's just people. It's like whoever's in that higher position in power. It's one person's opinion. What's that person like? Is he a leader? Is he a forward thinker? Is he a deep thinker? What's his philosophy on life? Is he a good person? Or is he going home and getting on smack? No one knows. You know what I mean? You don't know what these people are like. He might be going home fucking watching kid porn and shit like that.
When disclaimer, because we don't know.
Disclaimer. No, I'm saying you don't know what kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
sick...
No names
You don't-
mentioned.
well,
You don't know
no,
what kind of sick people they are in these positions. Powell Happy,
Yeah,
did
I-
he get bullied in school?
Yeah,
And
no,
now
probably.
because he's at top 100%.
I think probably a lot of them did get bullied in that.
They like the
And a
power.
lot of
Human
them-
beings love power.
Especially the Conservative Party. They've obviously all grown up
posh
at,
schools.
at a nicer living than everyone else. So what you come into power not having that same mindset as somebody like just grew up on a council
Yeah,
estate
do
or
you
something.
know what's jokes though? Because the Labour Party are for the working people, yeah. But how many of them really grew up working class?
Yeah,
really?
exactly.
This is
I don't know I don't know
Mate,
for
you-
definite if
no,
they did or they
you-
didn't. But I'm just saying,
you hit the nail
No,
on
but
the
what's
head.
That guy called
you not
Keir
been in-
Starmer.
you not been in-
Keir Starmer weren't out here selling rocks.
You ain't been in the trenches. And this is
Yeah.
what I mean, like, with, like, therapists and people like that. I was saying to him yesterday, like, how can someone help you when they've just learnt it? They've not experienced it. When someone experiences it, it's totally different. That's like work experience and learning it in college. The person who's done work experience understands it because he's there getting nitty gritty. The person that comes out of college is fucking like...
frazzled
Oh,
because he's
what
not
do I
been in the
do?
trenches. It's
He's
true.
not been in the trenches.
It's true. It's very true.
And that is, I feel like that's just with human beings. And that's
Yeah.
why reading like Marcus Aurelius' book, Meditations, is crazy. Because what I've realised is human beings haven't changed. Nothing's changed over the past years. The only thing that's changed is technology. That's changed. Our feelings and emotions are still the same. We're still the same corrupt people.
I actually see a quote about that. Oh, what was it?
Brilliant, but when I go read it, it's brilliant. It baffles me, man.
That like something about it was something like this. The quote was like, human beings learn to realise that human beings have never changed. Something like that.
Oh, you hit the nail on the
Like,
head.
let me try and
That is-
find it.
I don't know, but that is what I just keep seeing.
it
Like,
was-
the more I keep
yeah.
reading, I'm just like, we've not changed, and I don't know why we don't look at history because it's all there in history. We've done it. We've done it.
Everybody said
We've already
everything
made
goes
the
in
mistakes.
cycles.
So
Oh
why
no,
the
this
fuck
was
we
it was
not?
something like this. It was like history tells you that human beings have not changed. We learn from history that we do not learn from history. Because we've not learned from history, bro. My whole thing was off, though.
Mate, that is no. You were on the right.
I was on the right
sim-
track. I was
sim
on the
track.
right
I don't
track.
know. That's mad. 'Cause that's what I was saying to Liam yesterday, and I was frazzling him because he was just like, "It's actually so mad. It's there right in front of our face. We turn a blind eye. No one wants to know. No one wants to know. We've got so much history." You know what I mean? There's so much fucking history, even though there's drips and drabs of history because wars and this and that. So you might get drips and drabs, but it's all played a part.
Yeah.
But we don't take nothing from it. We feel like, oh no, the human being was way much dumber. Well, if you actually look at Marcus Aurelius' books, them philosophers were intellectuals, smart.
They're speaking
people.
better English now
Elegant
than they were than us.
If someone spoke like that to you nowadays, you'd be like, "Are you fucking alright, mate? You speaking to me?"
Yeah, no,
Like,
it's
surely
true.
not.
Let's we'll transition to the moments of the week, innit? I think we've been running for like
Yeah.
59. We'll go moments of the weeks. We'll start. Who do we normally start with? Rain.
Yeah, we'll go around.
My moment of the week.
You know it's coming, baby.
My moment of the week's getting on magic mushrooms.
Yeah, but why though?
Why? Because I got more information. I understood myself better. That's why.
That's your moment of the week.
That's
understanding
myself, and the person I had the bond with was like that. That moment there was unreal. Not condoning anyone take it, but if you're looking to dabble at it, do your homework, do your research.
Ask your doctors.
Nah.
Nah, I'm joking. You know when you see the medical advice things,
yeah.
like speak to your doctor, speak to your GP. Oh wait, what? No, I'll say it after. Go on.
No, I don't know. I haven't really got one. I can basically say on my improvements from last week, I did focus more at work and got a lot more done this week.
Yeah,
But
that's
I didn't really
That's a
do
moment.
it.
No, that's a moment of the week.
You got better.
It's your truth.
Yeah.
You're speaking your truth.
You got
baby.
better, even if it was 1%. Like, Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Moment of the week. I don't know. I can't really
Getting
think of
banged
one.
in the throat.
Yeah, fucking biting my tongue, getting shinned up. I haven't got a moment. It's not a moment of the week for myself personally, but it's a moment of. It might be shout out of the week for someone. Obviously, Jordan Reynolds getting on that Wembley card.
Yeah.
He's going to be fighting on Katie Taylor's card, so that's a huge
card,
That's
man.
a huge card.
Shout
Big
out
move
the
for him
boy.
because he's had bad luck with some injuries. He had the geezer pull out, then he got injured, and it's all just been a mess. So getting him on he's getting on that right track now. He's going to be on a big card. Hopefully, people see him, sell loads of tickets. It's in Wembley. My shout out of the week
30th.
is to Jordan Reynolds.
Any improvements?
Yeah, what could you improved on?
Improvement.
Mine's, I could have dialed in my training more, man. I could have done more homework. I went a bit wild with the training because I've been stepping up my running, but I need to
This was the same one as last
It
week.
was,
man.
yeah.
So you need to
No,
start
what was
fixing
your,
up.
your one last week was
It
doing,
was
doing
too much, but that's what you mean.
Yeah,
Oh, you've done too much
this
again?
guy, yeah, I done too much.
So you're not
again,
learned?
man.
You're not learned?
Well, I done
It's all about learning. You're not learned from last
You
week.
need to
last
improve.
week. Yeah, I
Write
just
it
got,
down. Write
I
it
just
down,
got
man.
into this cycle. No, I know what I've got to do. It's like
No, write it down.
for some reason I just haven't got out the cycle. It's because
By next
I
week,
need
it
to
needs
prioritize
change.
and execute better.
Yeah,
That's
good, yeah.
exactly what I need to do. And today I have
Like you said though, it's hard though because things just pop up. Like the football last week just popped up, so you thought, "Oh fuck it, I'll do it."
But like kickboxing, if you're gonna go kickboxing this week, like
No, I know.
just
Yeah,
take it
everything can be
easy.
a bit
Yeah.
more prepared. No, it's not
don't-
even that.
or
Yeah,
maybe
I just,
not run that day or
Yeah, because my
something.
running stepped up.
Yeah. To be
Like,
fair, I
actually
did drop it
run
on you
more.
late though. I said it to you
Yeah.
like 12 o'clock. I think you'd already had your run by then, haven't you?
But yeah, I've been making
So-
big runs. What's that today?
What?
Running today.
No, I said on Tuesday. Like I dropped it on you at 12. I think you'd already done your run.
When is your actual run though? The marathon.
30th. No, 30th.
Is this the London marathon?
No, what's
I don't
30th? 30th is Sunday.
Asking me, I don't
Nah,
know.
it's not London marathon. It's just Luton's half marathon.
No, I think the 31st.
But I want to try run it in like
No,
a
I don't
one
know.
Have a busy
120.
weekend
So
that week, boy.
Yeah.
Halloween pod. the
Yeah.
marathon and then rave.
but I run today like 9.5 miles, and I felt good.
Yeah, so
I
he's
was
running 9.5 miles. Yeah, I've never even ran that far. So obviously he's gonna be pace. We're going into the third or fourth round of sparring. I'm expecting this boy
He's
to
hurt
start,
by that, man.
Start
He's
pulling out.
No,
What's,
but
what's,
yeah.
yeah, what's yours?
Um,
Improvements.
Can't really think of it.
Do you know what's mad is because we all have loads of improvements, but you can't think of them.
Yeah, putting
How
on the
mad is
spot's
that?
quite hard,
Because you
yeah.
fucking know we've done so much wrong this week, and we can't think of because there's so much going on. There's so much bullshit
Yeah, well,
going
like,
on.
it's funny as well because like I've not done like
Self-evaluation.
Like the things that I've done, they're not bad things. I just
no.
I could have just probably read a little bit more. I could have got a little bit more dialed into the plan.
What's mine? Mine is I need to fix up the diet a little bit.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
think I can agree with you.
Yeah,
on
I
that.
need to
For
fix
me
up the diet a
as
little
well.
bit, man. I've been eating. I've packed on a couple more pounds.
Working in the office is not good.
At work, they got that canteen. I keep going there and getting a coffee and a cake. That needs to stop. That needs to stop because it ain't like, man, I'm not coming home and having a bit of choc as well. That's got to stop. During the week, at the weekend, if I fancy a bit of chocolate, I'll probably have a bit of chocolate. I'm not going to lie. I don't think I'll be able to go cold turkey with it.
You had
But-
a cake for breakfast this morning.
Yeah, but that's after doing something. Like I'm eating at work. I've not even earned it. I've not done nothing to earn it.
You didn't even eat proper breakfast. You just ate a cake.
Yeah, but I played football.
And a
We
coffee
done a
and
good
a fat
hour.
orange
I had
juice.
a coffee, orange juice, and a muffin. Probably won't eat now till later. Is it good? Probably not good. But it's not the worst if I've earned it a little bit.
Yeah.
At work, I'm not even earning it. I'm just eating it.
Do you think that's?
I'm
boring?
actually
'Cause
going gym as well.
I think
That's
mine
still
at work.
crazy.
I eat snack at work for boredom. I
No,
get
but
bored.
boredom does
Habit,
make you
boredom,
hungry.
sugar, getting addicted to. Like, I'm addicted,
I'm
to
addicted to
sugar.
sugar,
I am
yeah.
addicted to
But you
sugar.
know what? Like one way you can get out the sugar if you actually take electrolytes, because a lot of the time if you're craving sugar, it's not you're craving salt. It's the opposite. And if you actually take more salt and put salt in your water and that, you'll stop craving water. That's why if you get hungry after you eat, back a glass of water, and then if you're still hungry,
With salt in.
No, not with salt.
Oh.
Just have a drink of water, and then if
yeah.
you're still hungry, but then if you are craving like sweet stuff, you might need salt.
It's weird. I always, after I eat like a main meal, I get an urge to eat something sweet.
Same. I think it's just
within
habit.
15 minutes.
It's habit.
Afterwards,
You don't think that's a bit of habit as well?
Yeah, you're probably not feeling fulfilled. That's why that's why I like doing them little things. You know what I just keep learning lately, and I learned it when I took the muzzies last night. Yeah, one thing just kept coming in my head. Yeah, and when we were like speaking and got deep, like it's simplicity. Human beings, we got this tendency to make everything complicated, and what we forget is life's meant to be simple.
Yeah. Let me
Everything's simple. Alex Hormozy shit, man. What you doing with him?
don't want like, I've got a plan. Mr. George?
Big man, what's happening?
We, no, yeah, you're on the pod anyway. Yeah, we're live. Obviously, we just been doing our like last little bits of the pod. Obviously, talking about segments, and we do our like moments of the week now. Like something, we give a shout out of the week to like something that's been going on or something that you've done well or something like that. So I just want to ask you, what's your moment of the week this week?
My moment is.
Yeah.
Oh, there could be a few, you know. There's a few moments. It depends. Do you want to go comedy or do you want to listen? There's been a few good moments this week.
Well, speak your truth, man.
Well, one brilliant moment was yesterday where one of the box fit triathletes come in who boxes. He's a bit of an old war horse. He's a tough guy. Comes into the ice bath yesterday, giving it the big bananas, and he's in for 15 seconds.
Oh, I see that video.
Like a baby duck, mate. So I really wasn't expecting him. Of all the people I know, I was not expecting him to fold like a deck of cards.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So that for me was absolutely tremendous.
And something you could have improved on this week. That's what we've been. Rain done a new segment with us, and it's something you could have improved on for the week. Maybe something you haven't been dialed in with that you've noticed.
It's weird you should ask that. I just said to my wife today, my breakfast decisions for the last few months have been absolutely terrible. And when we talk about setting up for the day, and you talk about morning routines and how you go on, everything I think the start of my day is brilliant for me, and it really works for me. But what I do is I think I spoil that by the breakfast choice I make.
Yeah.
And I'm not a massive eater in the morning, but I have a kind of a latte, quite sugary, and a slice of toast. Now, after a long walk, a dog walk, a little bit of learning early on, not going on social media, that kind of, for me, is not good enough. And it makes me feel a bit, I don't know, groggy, bloated, off after starting the day so well. I kind of spoil it by feeling a bit off for an hour or two after I've ingested that. So I'm now trying to figure out either a better breakfast to consume that suits me better, that gives me that kind of next jump so I can really attack the day. So if I was to pick something better, it would be my breakfast, because my breakfast is absolutely woeful.
No, I like that.
Yeah, that was good.
You went in depth on that one as well. There's a lot of that was good. Nah, we might even ring you most times we're doing current events. Get your little moment of the weeks and something you could have done better.
You're more than welcome. I would have spoke about Rain ducking me, but hey, you know.
Nah, to be fair,
that has to happen soon, man.
Hey, I was.
Coming here,
The boy was on it.
no, he. To be fair, I'll give Rain. He was meant to go, but because we had the guest pull out yesterday and Mikey's tight for time, we needed to do the current events at like 12:30, 1 o'clock.
I can feel you shaking anyway. I know you. I know it. You know what I mean? You know it. I know it. I'm a beast.
Listen, any man that has to like dress like Kipchoge to just do a 5K, I'm worried about it. I'm worried about it.
There ain't no fight. It was 9 miles today, man.
Elliot Kipchoge.
I know.
You can do that in your sleep with a backpack on.
Don't worry, man.
I think you're underestimating the big dog, man. I think he's an athlete.
Nah, he's old, man. He's old now. Look, you got signs of showing it, man. A bit grey. Breakfast ain't on point. He said it,
I
man.
ate breakfast that morning, baby. That morning,
Right, we'll
Yeah.
we'll leave it as that. We'll see. Are you doing it next week? I think.
Well, whenever.
set
Well,
out
he's
a
a
date.
busy man. It's
Yeah,
whenever
yeah.
he's good, isn't it?
Right,
But enjoy the rest of your
Enjoy
weekend.
the rest of your weekend.
you,
And
you two have a great weekend
yeah.
all three. You have a good weekend.
Sam, thank you.
Take care, brother. All right, later on.
Muchas gracias.
I like the old dog, man. He's funny, man.
he's good
The old
guy,
boy, man.
But we'll end it there anyway. People like, subscribe, do what you've been doing, keep the support up, and peace.